get ready with me to go to sleep. Literally, like I'm just gonna do this face and go to sleep. No reason to be awake. Plus, I am a little bit tired. I was gonna fall asleep earlier, but that was like a little too early. Like, I'm not grandpa vibes, you know? My fucking house labs concealer broke on me and I'm pissed. Because I knew it was gonna happen. Like, I knew it was gonna fucking happen. And the fact that it happened just pissed me off. Because I don't know if you have the House Labs concealer. I made a little TikTok about it. I'll probably post it. So, you can see there. But basically, it's like too big to go in and out. Like, it's a very tight fit. And then just like the friction, it held on to it. It popped off the tip of it. So that's fun to deal with. Now I'm gonna go in with this. Look at this. It's like almost done. I like it. I just find something like, I just think it's so funny to be using a $80+ essence by Pat McGrath and then putting an e.l.f. $10 primer. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I just kind of feel like it's funny because it's like, when something's good, it's good. You know, when I feel like something works for me, I feel like it works, whether it's $80 or $10. You know? I will say though, I might start either looking for a new primer or just using moisturizer. I like the tack. I hate how it feels on my fucking hands. Makes my hands all sticky and then I have to go wash my hands. I'm gonna go do that and I'll be back. Like, look at this. How great. How great. I threw away the fucking tip. I got so mad. Threw away the tip. But I'm going to use the About Face foundation. Now, this has a fucking doe foot that doesn't break off. Shut the fuck up about the color match. Morphe skin tint as well. So, I make it look crazy, yes. Well, I figured it out, hopefully. If you see this, that means I did. What was I gonna talk about? I was gonna talk about something. Oh, TV shows. Has anyone seen the Pretty Little Liars Original Sin? Whatever this one is called. I think they're like in summer school or something. Has anyone watched it? I haven't yet. I saw the first season, but I haven't seen the second one. I haven't started it because it started very recently and I wasn't home. This color match is crazy. It's okay. They started airing it when I was busy, and I've just been so busy I haven't had time to watch it. So I will. I just saw the first episode of Trixie Motel Drag Me Home, which is where Trixie's buying a house and fixing it up. And then I have to watch My Adventures with Superman. I'm a big superhero fan. I look fucking ghastly. Are you kidding me? But whatever, we'll figure it out right now. So, spoilers for The Acolyte. Yeah, I really want to watch that Pretty Little Liars. I might tomorrow. The Acolyte actually came out today, a Star Wars show. I'm a big Star Wars fan. So I watched the first 2 episodes. It seems really promising. You see, I thought I was like onto something when I was like, what if she has a twin? If no one's watched it, but I was like, what if she has a twin? And then she did, and it's like part of the story. I was like, oh, never mind. You know, maybe I'm not that genius. Maybe I'm not as big brain as I thought I was. Like, I really thought I was onto something there. I was like, yeah, like, what if she has a twin, and that's why she's claiming she's innocent because it wasn't her. It was her evil twin. It was. It was. But it's not like a big spoiler. It's not like a big secret. It's like literally part of the first thing. I mean, I guess you could have known based on like the interviews and stuff, because I believe they said Amandla, I believe that is her name. She played Rue in Hunger Games. That in the like press they put her like as May, but in the first episode they call her Osha. And like, oh, okay, but it's because they're sisters. There's a May and there's an Osha. I never really use my Rare Beauty blushes, so I'm going to do that today. I'm going to make a custom blush color by mixing them. I just think the tones I picked also aren't necessarily my favorite. So that's why I rarely use it. But, yeah, I don't know what else. If you have, like, show recs, you can put them down and I'll watch it. I just have nothing really to watch. Oh, that was really pretty colored, but I gotta make more. My TikTok algorithm's been a little bit weird recently, and I don't know why. I was just kind of like, what the fuck's going on with the algorithm? Like, why was it doing that? It was like giving me weird videos that it like has never given me before. I'm just like, okay. There's like a bunch of like different languages, and it's, like they're speaking in their native language. I don't understand. I don't understand. From like all over the place. And then some of them were just like ads. Like I saw like this blue raspberry gummy gushers or whatever like 5 times. In a row. Like I have the screen recording. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like in a row. Yeah, and I'm gonna go with this lip tinted concealer. Has a brush. Now I just need to set my face. And that's it. Now for some powder products. I'm gonna go with this Jaclyn bronzer blush duo that I have. I don't really use these that often, and I should. So I was like, let me go grab this and use it. Has anyone seen the movie If? The Imaginary Friends one? I really want to go and watch it, but I really want to go like in the daytime, and the like movie is like kid friendly at that time, and it's like the lights might be on, and you know all these things, and I'm like, oh really? Like I don't want the lights on. That not that the lights will be like on. It's just a little bit like brighter. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm vibing with all that. So I want to see the Planet of the Apes movie. Nothing too crazy. I just haven't gone, and I really don't want to miss it. I didn't go see Challengers. I wanted to see it. It was just so busy, and now the only movie theater that has it near me. Well, that's I should like the chain specifically that I want to go to is like 30 minutes away from me, and I'm like, I don't want to go see it down there. I wanted to see it closer to me. Another movie theater probably has it, but I have like a little movie subscription pass thing. And so why would I pay full price for a movie when I can see it for free? I miss Challengers is what I'm trying to say. I just haven't had the time to go see movies like on premiere days anymore or recently. It was just like hectic with school, like finishing all my final stuff, finishing all that out before I graduated, graduating, party, my cousin's graduating, their party. You know, like it just, life's hectic, so. Jaclyn setting spray. And let that set before some highlighter. So that's all dry. You're gonna add some highlight right there. This is the Jaclyn Star Power. It's a putty highlighter in the shade Star Power. Doesn't exist, so don't look for it. It sucks. I know that sucks. I actually really liked Jaclyn Cosmetics, so the fact that it's like closed down. But I decided I want to fucking rant about my college proofs. They're so expensive. I'm like, why are they so expensive? For a photo I don't even necessarily like. Like, I didn't even know those photos were fucking happening. I just walked down the ramp and I go, oh shit, there's a fucking camera in my face? Okay. Like, I just disassociated walking across the stage, shaking the dean's hand because I was trying not to fall on my face. I didn't hear my family scream because I was like so focused. And then I get down there and it's like, oh, here's the camera in your face, smile, say cheese. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I go down the ramp a little bit further and it's the same thing. It's like, oh, smile, say cheese. I'm like, okay. So I don't even necessarily love the photos. They're expensive as fuck. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, that's literally wild. Like, that's crazy, is it not? Like, it didn't take you that much to fucking snap that photo of me. And I know they don't cost that much. Like, what do you mean if you print it out for me, you're gonna charge me like $60? Excuse me? Like, that's crazy. That's literally fucking ridiculous. And it's like, oh, I just rather just get the digital files to like do whatever I want to it, whether I wanted to, you know, edit it myself, or whether I wanna do like wallet sizes or bigger or whatever. You know, I can just do whatever I want with the digital. Why is it that expensive? Why is it that fucking expensive? Ridiculous. Really fucking ridiculous. Like, that's crazy. I have nothing else to talk about. I'm literally going to do this just to take it off. Maybe I'll come back when I fucking take it off. I told myself I was going to use the e.l.f. lip oils more. I told myself, I was like, I'm going to use this more because I initially thought I hated it. But I don't. Like, there are some products where I initially think, this is not going to get better. Like, I am not going to like this, and I'll just return them. And that's totally fine. And there are some where it's like, I'm not quite in love with you yet, but I feel like there could be something there. And this was one of them. Like, initially, I was like, they're fine. But the more I use them, the more I tend to like them. Like, look at that. It's a nice shiny, not sticky, feels nice and comfortable, a little plush on the lips. The color is really nice too. $8, I think. 8. Like, it was good. It's good. You know, there's certain things where it's like, I'll keep it because I see potential with it. But there are other things where I'm like, yeah, can't keep that. Terrible. Bye. So, yeah, this is the finished look. In case you're wondering what it looks like after I do all my makeup, this is what it looks like. Just like a whole mountain of shit.